in Grand Prix racing. From there they go down into Barbecue Bend, up into fifth gear, into the UK sweep, the left-hander, and you can see the lead now that the two cars in front have got.
Yes, well, the Renaults got their turbochargers working. They've been able to start well last year, but the two Brabhams seem to have a terrible struggle getting off the line. However, I don't think that's going to be a big problem. They've got so much power here. Overtaking shouldn't be a problem, unless, of course, it's a match of straight line. But it was interesting to see that the Brabham turbo was obviously difficult to get going with the throttle lag that turbos have. And so now they've got a little bit of work to do. PK will have to make his way up.
And into the Armco, in fact, into the catch fencing on the very first lap. That's Jean-Pierre Jarier, who is the slowest man to qualify. Well up are the two Ferraris of Gilles Villeneuve and Didier Pironi, and you can see the gap now. The four turbos, there is the first and the second of the two Brabhams. So it is two Renaults leading, two Ferraris. And on lap 4 then, Keke Rosberg is well up.
A lot of smoke, somebody's obviously off the track, the driver out of the car. It looks like Nelson Piquet to me. Piquet was running in 12th place, so he's obviously...
And that is Villeneuve's car. Villeneuve with a great plume of smoke behind him. As I forecast, the turbos are not going to last this race. Villeneuve has very clearly blown the car, and we are looking now to see where ex-world champion Niki Lauda is, with Villeneuve certainly out and going into the pit. It was 10 past this, not only in practicing, but in the practice warm-up period. It's Alain Prost, it is indeed. Unfortunately, the passing manoeuvre. Well, I can't tell you where they passed. We didn't see it. All I can tell you is that you now look at race leader Prost.
Oh, hang on, and that's for Tracy, and he looks to be slowed down and in trouble. Yes, he's coming into the pits, but he's limping. He may not even quite make the pit. So Patrese in trouble, to be expected with the turbos and their first outing. They're very difficult engines technically to get right.
But Pironi, thus far, and we're looking at the third baseman now, seems to be avoiding that problem, and he's going on his way without any trouble at all. As I say, Didier Pironi slows up and comes into the pit. Well, my goodness, it pays never to make a prophecy. And this is going to be tyres, obviously, or are they just checking the car while they change the tyres? There goes his team manager, talking to Pironi without the benefit of an electrical headset. And now, of course, with Pironi slipping down through the field, that means that Carlos Reutemann can come up and take third place. It means that Keke Rosberg can come up and take fourth position. James.
Yes, they've got a bit stuck on the left rear wheel there. Everything's spinning the wheels, but still on the jack. So a bit of a slow pit stop for Pironi. He's noticed two front wheels then until have finished a long time before, so Pironi's lost a fair bit of time.
And there is the Tyrrell that is the second of the two Tyrrells. That is Sven Thorgood, the Swedish driver, in his first Grand Prix in the Tyrrell team, because last year he drove an ATS. He's had a lot of problems in practice, including going off twice and removing several corners of the car. It looks as though he's trying to restart, and obviously he's decided, I've never seen anybody doing this before, reversing a car along the circuit, but he's obviously trying to, I have not the remotest idea what Thorgood thinks he's up to.
Trying to execute a three-point turn, I think, by him. He's got a lot of traffic going past, but certainly a most extraordinary manoeuvre, but he's finally got away. He must have had a spin down. His nose is flapping, as you see.
Alain Prost leading. René Arnoux in second place. Reutemann is still third. In fourth position it is still Keke Rosberg. And who is that touring in?
No stop. Watson got past Rosberg at the end of the straight. Just as we handed over, then he outbraked him. And as far as I can see, no?
That's Prost touring. Prost seems to be going much, much slower. Alain Prost, we're getting... The turbocharged cars are in trouble, and Alain Prost is one of them. He's being passed by car after car. This is the previous race leader, a race of real problems, and you can see that. His front wheel has locked up, and you can see the brake is locking up, and it looks as though Alain Prost's race is run on lap 41, and this is going to blow things wide open, because it will mean that only the 1980 South Africa, look at his rear tyre, off goes the wheel. Prost was not only in trouble, that's the problem. Prost's front wheel was off the ground because he has punctured his rear side rear, as a result of which the car is dragging along the ground.
Yes, that's why his front wheel was in the air. He was had a flat left rear, but he will be able to, hopefully, not done too much damage to the car. He may be able to get out into the race again. And we could see some fireworks for Alain Prost, if he hasn't lost too much time. Hard for us to tell how much he lost on the road.
But this is the man of the South African Grand Prix at the moment. Number 28 in the V6 turbocharged 600 horsepower Ferrari, Didier Pironi, going up place after his tyre changes.
I do suspect that he is. I think he's making a big mistake not pitting now.
Well, as we see Alain Prost pass René Arnoux, and don't forget the Prost is on new tyres. Here is Barry Gill with more news from the pit.
Well, the news is of that man, Prost, Murray. You remember commenting at that British Grand Prix when Renault made the almighty mess of the tyre change. He came down the pit road with the left rear with no tyre at all, just the rim of the wheel, and yet they changed 4 tyres in seconds, and he went out to do what you've seen him do now. And the other tyre change we must comment on was Pironi, exactly the same. Came in, he gambled on a softer compound than some of the other cars. It was a gamble that failed, but my word, isn't he making up for it?
He certainly is.